welcome to the summer stream. Give me a moment. I am just finishing up a couple things. Get right into it. Welcome those that are joining in. If you're joining in, feel free to say hi down in the chat below. I'll respond to it when I can. Just getting started right now. I have a couple of tweaks I had to make to the mods. I have to mod my list. Nothing that's going to impact gameplay or anything, but just little tweaks I have to get done. But we're going to go ahead and get right into it. So we're going to be picking up where we left off last time. Give me one moment. Just fixing my windows. So you see, a few of the mods got removed from the workshop. I removed some other stuff that was from the convoy. But we're getting right into it. Shoot. Give me 1 second, chat. I have to refresh this gaming load. And I was planning on streaming last night, but I've been feeling crappy at the end of this week. But we're going to be getting into it in just a moment. And to connect up my controller and everything, and it requires a game start or else it doesn't load properly. So how's everyone doing tonight? We'll go on as long as we can tonight once we get started. Like I said, I'm not 100%, but I'm better than I was yesterday, so who has seen the update as of, was it today it came out, I believe, the announcement for Louisiana? A little sneak teaser. Looked good. So we're going to be getting back into it. We're going to try and finish up this event tonight. We're not too far. I mean, we still have plenty of time, but I think we should be able to finish up the loads on this. So we have to get Fort Smith, Harrison, Hot Springs, Texarkana. Shouldn't be too hard to get. Arkansas is not an overly large state. So let's go ahead and look at the contract. So we are currently, Hot Springs, I believe, is the closest one, right, that we need. Yeah, Hot Springs, Harrison, Fort Smith, Texarkana. So it has to be at least 100 miles. Interesting that you can't hear me over the music. Is it better now, Tristan? So Harrison's going to be up north. We can go ahead and refresh the market too. Nothing from... Interesting. So let's see if we can find something. We barely have any loads available right now. They're all only showing El Dorado, which I'm not a fan of. Now, do those need to be external contracts or external market? Okay, we don't have a trailer though. So I'm thinking let's go ahead and hop in the truck. We may have to bobtail a bit because we don't want to spend money on traveling. I get that, Tristan. I don't know how long I'm going to be on. If enough people are around, I might go longer, but the game is really, really quiet, y'all. Give me a moment. Actual computer volumes rather low, perhaps. Oh, why is it on that tab? Well, that explains everything. Shoot. For some reason, my audio settings are backwards. That's right. There we go. So our truck's still in a bit rough shape, but let's go ahead and set our map. We're gonna head towards Hot Springs. The other loads loading up. Okay, so just the external market's not loading up very much right now because of the vicinity thing. We're gonna head towards Hot Springs though, I think for sure. See if maybe there's something here we can take. It'd be from Weyhauser. So it wouldn't be a very far distance. Something the Hot Springs would be great from Weyhauser. There's even Harrison would be nice. Longview. Here we go. We could take these to Texarkana right here. Why is it? Is there multiple these Weyhausers? Yes, there is. Let's see if there's a guy around here somewhere. It'd be near the entrance. See if we can find a load. What's up, Red Wolf? How's it going, bud? Hopefully everything's doing all right. We're just doing some trucking, Sunday trucking. Gonna see if we can finish up this Arkansas event. Still feeling under the weather. I got a horrid headache. Can't really explain. I've been taking stuff for it and everything, but still just... I think this might just be a drop-off point by the looks of things. I'm not seeing the actual guy. See what they have here. See if we have anything going like the Hot Springs or Texarkana. We don't. Give me a moment, y'all. What? Really? Chris Christopherson died. That's crazy. When did that happen? That had to have been recent, huh? Yeah, he was Rubber Duck, all right, but he did quite a few things. He was a singer too, not a great singer, but he had to have been getting up there in age though as well, huh? So 102 miles to Hot Springs. I think we could dead hit. What? That's crazy, man. That sucks. R.I.P. Yeah, man, dropping in the server. That's crazy that Chris Christopherson died. And yeah, Rubber Duck and Convoy was one of his big early roles. Definitely iconic role. Yeah, 88. At least he lived a life, man. At least he didn't die young. Cool, man. I'll check it out after the stream. That is crazy, though. I mean, shoot. What's the old saying? The celebrities we know die in threes. So, you know, James Earl Jones died not that long ago. You got Christopherson. And then, what's her name died this week? Forget the actress's name. She was an older lady. She did some stuff with Robin Williams a while ago. That was really good. I'm forgetting the name. She was in like the Harry Potter movies and stuff like that. Really great actress. She was also in Downtown Abbey. Can't remember her name for the life of me though. Yes, that's who it is. Dame Smith, that was her name. Like I said, they gotta die in threes when they die, it seems. It's unfortunate, but, you know. It's just one of those things. Ugh, the horrid grinding from our beat up truck. Our poor truck. If I could have found something to deliver to Hot Springs without going way out of the way already. But that drop-off point that we went to for that Weyhauser, the little lumber yard, was so out there anyway. Would have been driving the same to get in the El Dorado, so we can head to Hot Springs, pick up a load going to like Texarkana, Harrison, or where was the last place it was wanting us to go? We'll look when we stop, but it's easier just to drive the 70 miles this way. Yeah, I know it wasn't that long ago she died. And James Earl Jones died, what, a week or two ago? So he's a little bit outside that usual trio when they die in threes. So there might be a third one that's... It's unfortunate though. But hopefully y'all are all doing all right with the hurricane stuff from that Helen or whatever, Helene. What was the name of the latest storm? I didn't keep a track of the name. I saw the mess in North Carolina and Asheville though. Oh my gosh. Saw the bridge washing out and stuff like that, the big bridge. And see, I lived in Louisiana and Mississippi during Katrina, so I get it. Like, a bad hurricane's bad, but... Heck, Red, you would remember that if you were in Western Louisiana with Katrina. Y'all were to the western side. The eye went over where I lived, like, right over. I didn't like listen to anything on it, so I didn't know if it was Helen or Helene. I don't know. They sound them different sometimes these days. Yeah, I remember Red. You said you live in like Southwest Louisiana. I listened to my chat. I got an okay memory about 40% of the time. So how's it going, everyone that's joining? Welcome to the stream. Just doing some casual ATS tonight, hanging out with y'all. Yeah, y'all had Laura. How did y'all fare with the, what was it, Harvey? The one that went through Houston? Pretty bad. You would have been to the east of it. Want to paint my truck, and man, I don't know if that mod maker did something that was like terms of service violating or what, but like our decal mod's gone, so now we can't put our inspection stickers on the truck, so we're gonna have to see if we can find another one. You might have ripped them off of someone, I don't know. I'll have to look into it later. Yeah, I get that. When Katrina went over where I was in Mississippi, we had a lot of tornadoes and stuff like that. We were far enough north not to be affected by the storm surge, but a lot of people I knew, they got affected by it pretty bad. I know people that left for the storm for Katrina and came back to a slab, and their houses were completely just wiped away, especially ones down on the Gulf Coast, down in like Long Beach and stuff like that. Long Beach, past Christian, Bay St. Louis especially, because the Bay Bridge got completely wiped out. mean, we had wind this week from that storm. That was pretty gnarly. Can I check my map? Yes, I can. All right, so we're gonna be going off of this next exit here, and we'll see if we can pick up another load since we can pause here. There we go. Now we're getting the hot spring loads. So we need something going to. Let's go to the pause menu so we can look at this. We need Fort Smith, Harrison, Hot Springs, and Texarkana. Obviously, we're about to get Hot Springs. Fort Smith, Harrison, or Texarkana. Has to be at least 100 miles, though. So we're going to look at this and see what we can find. There's a Fayetteville. Jonesboro. Not seeing any Fort Smiths or Harrisons. So let's see if we got a Texarkana. It looks like it would be about 100 miles. There we go, Texarkana, Arkansas. Let's take this one though, because that's going to give us some XP. Payment's not the greatest, is 163 miles, which is perfect. We're going to take that for sure. Now I'm a bit burnt out on pulling these articulated trailers, but that's what we got to do. That's what we got to do. Let's check our map real quick. Okay, just making sure the GPS redirected me. Nice truck that we got now. Truckee is not running, however. So give me a moment. Just a second to fix that. And Truckee's booted. Come on, game. Why is my taskbar not going away? There we go. Sorry about that, y'all. Like I said, I didn't really feel well today, so I figured I wanted to stream for y'all since my videos have been sporadic while I've been under the weather. And I missed the stream last night, so I figured I'd try and make it up tonight, even though I'm not 100%. Our trailer looks to be all the way in this corner. So I'm a bit, I kind of threw the stream together real quick, like. Didn't prepare much for it. I laid down as long as I could. Just to try and keep the headache subsided. Probably going to end up needing more ibuprofen or Tylenol before this is over. For some reason when I looked at that power box there on the wall, I could have swore it looked like a QR code. It's gonna be one of those nights, y'all. Gonna be seeing the old black dog. So we're gonna have to back down here, grab our trailer. At least we're in a day cab. So Red Wolf, what do you think about seeing Louisiana's going to be the next state they start on? I was hoping they would have announced the Dakotas, but Louisiana's going to be fun. So luckily this load's super light. It's funny that it's a, what's it, forklifts on an articulated out of all things. And they're only 17,000 pounds. They're not oversized, so it's kind of overkill here. This is the whole thing of overbidding a job and needing to spend some extra money, it looks like. We're gonna get right into it though. Fuel, we should be okay. Where's Where's our fuel gauge in this truck? There it is. Yeah, we got almost half a tank. Should be more than enough. Still overkill though, I think. The 2 forklifts. We could have put those on a drop deck and been fine. But we'll take the extra XP. It's just gonna make it a little bit trickier for us driving it. The extra length. It's funny though that it's 17,000 pounds. Definitely unnecessary for a trailer this big. Oh, that's gonna be a tricky one. This is with that bridge there. I have no curb to run up on. I don't think it'll be that bad with that articulation, but just to be safe. Don't want to start out the night with damage. So how's everyone's week been? Hopefully alright, like I said, with the storm and everything, hopefully everyone's safe. Welcome to those that are jumping into the stream though. I see the numbers going up a bit. Hopefully everyone's, like I said, doing alright this week. If you're new to the stream, feel free to say hi in the chat. I'll get back to you as soon as I see it. There goes that truck issue again. Definitely need to get it serviced as soon as we're able to. That engine is in rough shape. Downside of getting our own rig and spending as little money on it pretty much as possible is we didn't exactly get one in that great of shape. We'll mend it though. It's just going to take some time and money. I mean, the easy option, you know, obviously would be reducing the economy back to normal and running a couple loads and then paying for the repairs, but we're not going to do that. I know it's going to get worse over time, but I feel like that's some of the challenge here is the getting a piece of crap truck. Kind of had a feeling it wasn't going to be that great of a rig. I mean, the biggest issue with the shutting off is it's not like it's hard to start it back up or without losing the miles, but if we set cruise control and it stalls, it's going to kill our speed. So we got to be careful with that. So it might be a lot of manual throttle, which is fine. Going to be ugly. Yeah, literally as soon as I set cruise control, it stalled out, so it's definitely going to be manual throttle. Not sure exactly how the co-insurance works with the hardcore mod, the economy mod. We'll see what we can do. If the truck gets bad enough, we can slip seat, but I want to try and get this Arkansas event done first. Yeah, it's going to take me a little while if it keeps stalling. I think as long as I stay out of the cruise control, just kind of habit, I think we'll be alright. But I think what we do though is after we finish the Arkansas event, we can slip seat a little bit if we need to, do some high money roll loads, hot seating or slip seat, and That'll help make us some money without putting more wear and tear on the truck. Because if we can at least get the engine mended, I think everything else will be okay. Because, you know, the whole wear and tear aspect, you know, if we're driving the truck as we're damaged, it's gonna, you know, continue to raise that expense. So it might be worth doing a little bit of hot seating. I think I can get the transmission mended for like 7,000 or 8,000 or 2,000. So it'd take a few loads. Obviously, we make more money with the freight market versus the hot seating, but obviously we need to do this for the event, get the event done. So from here, once we drop in Texarkana, we can look at seeing if there's anything to Harrison or Fort Smith, and then from there see if we can find it to the remaining place, get the last city, which I don't think will be that bad. Good thing is we're doing externals, so we have that 65-mile-an-hour speed limit. So I can essentially hold the accelerator to the floor, and we won't worry about speeding. At least not beyond 70. We're making pretty good time. They're probably gonna scale us, watch. They're gonna scale us. Here it comes, ready? And, oh no, we got green light. So that's good, we can keep rolling. As for mods, I'm running a lot less mods than we did the other night on the convoy. I'm just seeing if I get, because I was having some performance issues the other night, which is odd with my computer specs. I'm wondering if there was just too many mods running, or if there was a bad mod mixed in. Could be the case. I know sometimes in-game sound mods can cause a bit of lag because of the sound files needing to be loaded. I've had that issue in the past with GTA and stuff like that. Too many sound mods that cause problems. One thing I don't like in this international though is the that mirror is out there. Oh, in real life that's a thing, but I mean with game, give me a little bit more of a, bring that mirror in just a little bit. I know there's some mods that tweak that, but that bring the mirror in almost folded in for the sake of gaming. If I can get another track IR set up, I used to have one. Didn't quit working, I would use that, but it's all right, we'll make do. I can always just glance left whenever we make a turn. Come on, green light, green light, green light. Now, another option we could look at, I'd have to double check, but I would assume if we bought a new transmission, that would repair it. So I know level-wise, we're getting pretty close to level 10 to that next loan level. We can look at getting a loan if we need to for repairs. I think it would just be another $5,000 we could pull, but it's a potential. The grind. The grind is real and not in a good way. Nice cattle trailer. So, on a side note, for those that have been following my channel, 700 subscribers this past week. Isn't that a thing? Gained about 50 subs this past week, which is great. I think we're at 714 right now, last I checked, which is awesome. We've had a huge exponential growth to the channel over the past month. Went from like 420 subs to about 714 now. I think that's a pretty substantial growth. I can't complain about. It's awesome. You know, next goal 800, 900, 1,000. I think our big goal is obviously to break the 1,000 mark, but keep our goals small. 800 subs would be awesome. Closing into getting my monetization back. Just remaining is watch hours. Should be nice. It's not even about monetization. It's adding like features to the channel and stuff, more stuff for y'all to be able to do. The memberships and stuff like that, where I can add like special features for the people that follow the channel. The emotes and everything like that as well. Be cool to have those features available for y'all that want them. But for those watching that didn't know, we do have a merch store now. Had a lot of people asking about it, so got some time last week and I managed to throw some merch together. Got some Dark Wolf game stuff as well as some Bourbon State stuff. Mouse mats, shirts, hoodies, things like that. I'll look at adding some more products. If y'all want to see any type of products, make sure to go over to the Dark Wolf Games Discord. Let us know what you want to see. But tried to make the prices as affordable as possible. I know we're using like they call it the print on demand type stuff. In the future we might be able to buy some merch and then ship it out directly from here. For right now, that's the easiest option until we can figure out the logistics for that. Alright, man, where you want it? Back over where we came in. Gotcha. I just want to make it complicated. We're at our first drop. This should get 2 check marks on that delivery challenge, hopefully. Leave just 2 left for tonight. That's our goal. We're in our new truck. Well, new to us. Oh, this is going to be tight. Oh. Oh, that's going to be real tight. I think we clipped. Oh, barely. See if we can get it out. Problem is, this is articulated. It's not exactly gonna be friendly with us. We got it. A little bit of creative use of game mechanics, but we're alright. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the stream. No damage. Oh, 400 XP, that's almost got us at what, 1360 XP roughly. The next level. Bring down that music a little bit. Let's check our market. Yep, 2 left. So we need Fort Smith and Harrison, Arkansas. So we're gonna look at where we are now, which is Texarkana. See if we can find something going in that direction. Got Fort Worth, Jonesboro. So Harrison's going to be up by Fayetteville. Let's refresh the market. Hopefully we can find something. Oh, give me something good, game. Let's see. So we go into the freight market. Let's look at what might be going towards Harrison. Just so we can get an idea of what cargo goes there. About Fort Smith. It looks like we have a BP there. Smithfield. So it looks like Little Rock might have something going to Fort Smith. How many miles is that? 132. So we could get something from here going to Little Rock. I think that might be the option. Let's look at Origin, see if we can find something from Harrison to Fort Smith. It's like most of the Harrisons are going out of state. So I think if we got something going from where we are now in Texarkana to Little Rock, we could find a load going. So right here. This would be an easy one. It's not articulated. I think we take this one, the space container. It'd be an easy enough load to take. Looks like we're getting some air pressure warnings. Not a big deal. It'll go back up. We're gonna go pick up this 54 miles though to pick it up. What? Jeez. I think finding a place to sleep, refresh the market. Y'all recall if that refreshes the externals or just the freight market? So I'd love to find something going into one of the places we need to go from here, but if we can't find one, we can't find one. Maybe we go over to the truck stop right over there. Let our character rest, see what the market changes. These weighing housers are hard to deal with though. They're not great shippers. Notice a lot of loads go to those places, but not a lot seems to be coming out of those woodworking places, those lumber mills and whatnot. Gonna bring ourselves into a truck stop here. So there's a park staying over by the mechanic bays. So is it still where you need to have a point in the parking lot, or is it just anywhere? It's anywhere. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna sleep. Refresh that market. Hopefully there went the loan payment, I'm assuming. Yep, $182. That's okay. We expected that. Let's check the external market again. See if we're getting anything going somewhere where we need to go. Doesn't look like it. Got a Texarkana to Little Rock, which would be okay. Those are 421. Let's look at what we got from where we are. So it looks like the Little Rock expired that we had, which is okay. We have some in this market here. All right, man. I thought it got approved. One of the other guys, if they know how to do it, they can look at it. I think I gave the ability for them to process some of the applications. If not, I'll do it later tonight, as soon as I get done streaming. So I'm thinking, what's closest to us? So we got that sawmill right around the corner. So if we can take that sawmill load, that would probably be the one to take. So we will look at grabbing that, going to Little Rock. I think Little Rock's going to be this one here, the soybean. From farm to Evergreen, it's 421. $1.82 a mile, not bad. Don't get any special perks with it, but you can do that. Let's pop into the mechanic real quick though before we leave the parking lot. Gotta wait for air pressure. Come on, truck. You gotta be kidding me. That was mean of the game. That was very mean. It's like, I know you're trying to rebuild air pressure, but I'm gonna go ahead and stall out on you. Slowly rebuilding the air pressure. Sure. 30 psi. Don't want to try and move yet. I need a high item button for the sitting still. I know obviously I can put it in neutral. They need a way where you can just tap the cruise button up. It even has it right there, the throttle preset. If you usually bump it up on trucks like this, it'll bring it to a high idle. Oh, give the air compressor a little oomph. Doing that right now, barely tapping the gas. Be nice if there was a button for it though. Yeah, then you should be good to go. All you gotta do is just have the mod installed and just make sure it's running in the background when you're playing. That's all you gotta do. Almost got the warnings gone away. 90 psi, I'm assuming. Probably is the alarm switch. No, it looks like 60 minimum. No, 90 is usually where you want it to be. There we go. We're good. So we're gonna pop over to the mechanic, just get a rough idea of where we're at cost-wise for the repairs. I know we can't afford to work on the engine just yet, but I want to see, just out of curiosity, if we're needing to completely replace the transmission. If so, how much would it cost? So new engine's 40,000. That's obviously outside our range. So see, to get a 13 speed, this will be our next step. I think is 9,000. I think that would be the next logical choice and make a difference to the truck itself. We're not too far off from that, but if we go back out now, go into service to replace said transmission, which I think that's this, right? It's 8,000. So we just pay a little bit more and get an entirely new transmission, different gearing, which is option C for a new engine. At this point, it's replacements, which is unfortunate. But what can you do? It's an old truck. It's got some miles on it. Almost 600,000. The gentleman that owned it before us did not take care of it. So we're gonna make do with what we can. We could always put it back up for sale when we stockpile a little bit more money and trade it out, but I think it'd be kind of cool to try and get this truck slowly mended and to keep it as our old, you know, the first truck we ever had type deal. Keep it for the nostalgia purposes. We can, you know, as we get money, we can upgrade it and mend some issues. Obviously the engine is the big goal, is replacing the engine, which we would want to do anyway for more power. Transmission, I think, is our first logical choice. That's going to help with some of the issues. Did I miss the entrance? I sure enough did. No, don't you. Don't you do it. Thank you. For not me in a... And now they back up, and now that we're getting out of the road. Isn't that how it always is, though? At least this time it's not an articulated trailer. I think it's a drop deck we're picking up. Looking for where it is, saying it's over here to the left. Or no, actually it's a grain trailer, right? Because we're picking up soybeans. So that's our trailer right there. This should be an easy one. Tug test, and we're rolling. 177 miles, Little Rock, Arkansas, and we're away. We're gonna be doing some of these short jaunts tonight. Try and get this Arkansas event finished. We only got 2 cities left to pick up or deliver from. Little Rock's our next step. We've already done Little Rock, but I think Little Rock's going to put us in a good stepping point to get to one of the other 2 cities, which is Fort Smith or Harrison, Arkansas. So that's what we're going to do. But those that are joining the chat, welcome, welcome. Hopefully y'all are doing all right. I think that might have been on that place right there. I think might have been the one that I came out of that one day when I was hot seating a truck and it damaged the front of the truck from bouncing right there. Seems to be familiar. It was definitely bouncy like that coming out of the entrance. I think I just came rolling and ka-thunk, the whole bumper just buried into the road edge. Well, we'll do a little bit of driving tonight. I don't know how long I'm gonna stream. Still not feeling well, still a bit exhausted from this headache. It's an ongoing headache that won't seem to go away. I thought it might have been the diet, but it's still lingering. Kind of backed a little bit off my diet. Not like I'm eating horrible, but I backed off of the strict diet part to see if that would make a difference. Didn't. I feel like I need to have more electrolytes or something like that, though. So I'm gonna see about getting something with electrolytes. Maybe something with some, wouldn't say caffeine, but electrolyte drink would be nice right now. Been drinking these little body armor things. They're no sugar. Supposedly help with the electrolytes. I don't know if I have any left, but might try one of those later, see if it's maybe a little bit of dehydration or something causing the headache. I'm drinking water, but I feel like I'm not drinking enough. Let's see if we can blow by these guys when the light goes green. Yeah, our brakes are squeaky. Squeaky brakes. Squeaky brakes. Come on, green, 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 green. And green. Oh no, the other truck's got more juice than me. The other truck's got more juice than me. We gotta get over. Oh, he's gonna yield. He feels bad for me. It's okay. We got this. This is actually pretty heavy, 46,305 pounds. Is it a triple axle? No, it's a double axle grain trailer. That's crazy. Good thing is we're in a day cab. We can take that little bit of extra weight. The heaviest stuff I ever hauled with at least my sleeper setup was like 43,000 pounds. That was pushing it. We usually had to control the fuel. Which fuel we kept in the tank. Back in deep in Arkansas we go. Onward to Little Rock. 130 miles, not a long trip. So how many of y'all in the stream have checked out those first looks I did this week? The recycling, the center game, and the car dealership game. I know the car dealership game, we didn't get too far into it. There was a lot to the little story narrative and stuff like that. But we got a little ways into the recycling center. I like the concept to get that game. Definitely thinking about playing more of that. Oh, of course we get pulled in for inspection. How far up is it? Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get some Tylenols while we got. Of course, the truck in front of me would be. Of course. I get the realistic air brake simulation, but a couple pumps of brake shouldn't be enough to drain the reservoir. Unless you got a really tiny air tank or you got some issues with your air compressor. Or a leaking air line or something. Yeah, see, with day cab, we're 3,000 pounds under gross. We're fine. I love how it's like, your truck's not in a technical state, please get it fixed. Yeah, I know. We're doing what we can. Fuel. Oh shoot, we only got 30 gallons. We're gonna have to get fuel when we stop in Little Rock. Why didn't no one tell me my fuel was low, man? Oh wait, that's because the steering wheel blocks the gauge. Wait, no it doesn't. It's right there. Oops. In my defense, it wasn't quite. It's just now getting to the yellow area, the reserve fuel. gonna keep going until we get to a better accessible truck stop. We should have got it before we left. I didn't realize it was that low though. What kind of fuel economy are we getting right now? 5.5. We got, let's see, 20. We should have just enough. So we may have to get fuel when we first get into Little Rock. Definitely thinking next level up we get a level in eco though. Help with that fuel economy. So that's going to be a big expenditure. Fuel burning, especially with the truck and the condition it's in. Got a rest area right there. That's not going to help us. Just going to keep going. Fuel economy is not the worst right now. It's going to be close. Where it's about hit 20 gallons. I think we should be all right though. We've used less than 4 gallons to get like 20 something miles. So I think as long as we maintain our speed without too much stress on the truck, we should be all right. We should be fine. Sorry, I was tweaking the volume a little bit. Miles. So it looks like our drop's right off the freeway, which is not bad. Definitely getting a bit low on fuel. 12 gallons, we're sipping fumes at this point. So there's a fuel stop right near the drop, so that'll work. And off here on Broadway. It's just past the drop off here, so we'll drop off and hit the fuel station, then find a load going outbound. We have more than enough fuel to get to the fuel stop though, that's for sure. brakes are not great, yo. They are not great on this truck. Just thought y'all should know that. So if we die, it'll be to the brakes failing. I think we're not going down the mountains over here in Arkansas. And there's some hills in Ozarks, but not like going down like Donner or something like that. Eisenhower Vale, something crazy like that, smoking our brakes the whole way down. I didn't realize where we are. Tristan's watching. Tristan would know where we are. Definitely need the XP. Try and get that next level, which is going to help. Be nice if we got a cash bonus with the XP levels. That'd be kind of cool. Gosh, I'm so used to lately to swinging it wide because I'm usually got one of those stupidly large articulated trailers, not a regular sized trailer behind me. For once, I don't. It's weird. So we're backing in there. It's like a ferry loading platform or something. Weird place to be loading this trailer, but we will. A bit to the right. Nothing too bad though. We'll shift it over. Got pulling for it, I think. Not our trailer. If it falls in the river, not our problem. Just saying. How we do on XP, 305 plus 100. It's gonna put us less than 1,000 away. Let's see, do we got anything going to? Oh, don't you do this to me, game. I think that's the current company though. Let's find something from Little Rock. Need Harrison and Fort Smith. Got Fort Smith there. It's 142 miles. We could definitely take that. Or a Harrison. Looks like Fort Smith it is. I do not see any Harrisons. That's going to be it. We're going to be pulling curtains. Little Rock to Fort Smith. 142 miles. $365. We will take that. That'll put us over $3,000 once we make the stop, although we got to get fuel, so that's gonna hurt a bit at the bottom line, I think. But let's double check when we're leaving here. I believe we go out to the right. Yeah, we need to go out to the right here, cut through the industrial park, and there's a fuel stop right there, and then we hop the freeway back. That's gonna be the option to take care of fuel for the truck. We have 9 gallons left, so we gotta be, luckily we're empty. Go through here, there's loading bay here. As that Fort Smith should give us just one city left. We might get lucky at Fort Smith and get something going to Harrison, which would be the dream. Oh, dinner. Oh, indigestion. We're going to be going to the right out of here once we get to the road. This is where I took that 1 point of damage with this truck since I got it. off to the fuel station. We got 9 gallons. We're close, but I think we'll make it, no problem. We're empty, so fuel economy should go up. I'm just feathering the throttle right now, which is all the truck needs. Take probably half a tank on, depending on the fuel price. That fuel is probably going to eat most of our profits from this trip, unfortunately. But it's the necessary expenses on our operators, fuel cost. Man, I am hurting, y'all. I'm gonna do this next load. We'll see how I'm feeling then. I'm gonna try and go on as long as I can. Not feeling hot though, I will admit that. My body's aching. It's like I have a flu. Not coughing or anything though. I see a fuel stop on the GPS. The truck's so thirsty. Gosh darn it. Not our fuel stop. Our fuel stop's gonna be up here. I see the Chevron sign. Yeah, this is where we're going to be getting fuel. Oh, we're going in the wrong way. Nothing I can do about it now, though. It's empty. Alright, y'all. I hate to say it. I think I'm going to be calling the stream early tonight. I got a really bad headache, and it is not getting better. But I will be back Tuesday, hopefully, for Trucking Tuesday. I should have some videos up tomorrow, I hope. But until next time, y'all, stay good.